plenty of third world countries, you need a vehicle that's a bit like that. Two-wheel drive's just not up to it.
Yeah. Well, it's the type of thing that if I was driving around Sri Lanka, I reckon it'd be ideal, because you need something reasonably small because you get some incredibly tight roads. Like when we drove up through the T thing, I was in that little Suzuki Alto, and it was a squeeze. It was hard. Particularly, we came across a bus, and of course it just blocked the whole road.
Yep.
And we almost couldn't get ourselves far enough out of the way for it.
No.
And then we were driving through these potholes that were so big that if our car was bigger, we would have got stuck. But because our car was small, we were going into the potholes and out. That's one of the videos I want to do with you, is go for a drive through some of that stuff.
Yeah, I can remember they used to talk about that with the Stewart Highway.
Yeah.
That you'd find yourself a Mini and sit behind it. And when it went into the pothole, you just drove straight over it.
Yeah. What's the thing? These bigger four-wheel drives, if you get stuck, they're heavy. There's a lot of work to get them back out. And I suppose the thing with a Jimny is if you're doing a long four-wheel drive thing and you had to carry fuel, you might be carrying fuel and that's about it.
Yeah, that's an issue. That's one of the things that I've looked at and thought, need to be really careful with this. The temptation with a bigger vehicle.
Can you check the cable in there for the one with the red dot? Yeah, it's coming out. This one here. Oh, there you go. Just push it in and...
Bigger vehicle, you carry. So was it you that was telling me that they thought that some of these four-wheel drives were overloaded?
No, it's my theory.
Yeah.
That a lot of them are just carrying too much.
Well, I look at this, so I've now need to really think about a rack, because the usual way of these things having an accident is they roll.
Yeah.
So you put weight on the rack and think, temptation is you've done that. So now I put 2 tyres on the thing.
Yeah.
And I've got fuel.
Yeah.
And I got this, and I got that, and I got the other thing. And I'm look at this going, there's a lot of weight up there.
Yeah. You've changed the centre of gravity by most probably 6 inches.
Yeah.
Right? So it's a bit like this. I always think you might be better off with the trailer if you're going to take the extra load, because then you're at least spreading the weight over 6 wheels.
Yeah. Well, the other thing is that I can remember a mate of mine at one stage asked the NRMA, what's the best way to do this? And they said, well, in general, it's more fuel efficient to tow a trailer. If you can match the trailer to the load.
Yeah.
I've got a friend with a lovely big heavy trailer that you can load with gravel and that sort of stuff, but it's lovely big and heavy when it's got nothing in it.
Yeah. Because that in itself it's a bit like that roof rack.
Yeah.
Lovely roof rack, but it most probably weighs 50 kilos.
Yep. So I've just been looking at this stuff. There's very little on extreme lightweight camping.
Yeah.
You look up lightweight camping trailers and you find that they're a long way from lightweight.
Well, the reason why I was looking at the Great Wall is I was thinking you could essentially put something very lightweight on the back of the tray.
Yep.
That doubled up as a sleeping box, and you could carry your load, carry stuff in it. So going to a single cab rather than a king cab, that saves you about 300 kilos.
Yep.
And then you've got an aluminium tray that's about 8 feet by 5 feet.
Plenty of space to live in.